Struggles every INFJ goes through. INFJs actually have a good sense of intuition and a powerful inner self. Despite their quality of being empathic and soft-spoken, it can still be a bit difficult to understand this personality type. There are some of those struggles that every INFJ goes through. In our video today, we're going to let you know about the 6 struggles that, as an INFJ, you must also have faced. Before we move forward, make sure to smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. So, without any further ado, let's get into the video. 1. Feel worthless. Do you feel worthless and meaningless when you fail to make someone happy? This feeling of getting worthless is actually what hits differently. After spending moments with the people, INFJ feels like their prices revolve around their happiness. There's no main reason, but mainly because INFJs take it as their responsibility for leaving a good mark on any person's life, especially if the person is the love of your life. INFJs sacrifice their comforts and interests just to lead the way to their favorite person. If the person next to you doesn't reply to you with something really good or doesn't praise you for what you actually deserve, this can result in making you feel worthless. Moreover, the main reason behind the burnouts of INFJs is that they start thinking that people don't want to talk to them and just want to block them from your contacts. If an INFJ find out that their favorite persons are losing interest in them, and here the overthinking begins. As a result, they consider themselves worthless, and it can get negatively hit their self-esteem, quality of life, and self-view. 2. Inconsiderate themselves. INFJs build up so many expectations in their head and hate them when they can't reach them. An INFJ is a personality type who has a craze to do everything just perfectly, so when they don't meet the level of an ideal person on their list, they just start to inconsiderate themselves. Since INFJs are perfectionists, they can never accept an average result on their performance. You might not believe it, but sometimes they treat themselves unfairly to such an extent that they get upset for securing only 94% out of 100. When an INFJ fails from their expectations or doesn't meet their own requirements, they start to blame themselves. INFJ never compare themselves to others who are below their level. However, they only compare themselves with the ones they idealize. Although their performance was pretty good, they would still wish to secure more marks. It's really amazing to do everything perfectly, but being a perfectionist, INFJs should also understand that they have their own limits to their capabilities. 3. Care too much about others' opinion. The opinions of others always cause trouble for INFJs. Because their mindsets are set as a perfectionist, even a small troll or criticism from someone can seriously affect the mood of an INFJ. Harsh comments and negative opinions from multiple people can turn the energy level of an INFJ from 100% to 20%, which can change self-esteem and self-value. INFJs believe that there's a self-image of them in front of their family members, friends, and society. They keep thinking about what everyone will think about that. Therefore, they care more and more about what they see themselves and not what they actually are. Moreover, the most complicated part of living as an INFJ is growing up with an unsupportive family and insensitivity. Due to heavy intrapersonal conflicts in a toxic family, INFJs raised from that family can never tolerate the toxicity. However, INFJs can also experience cognitive dissonance due to listening to a third party's opinions. People around them never feel how their words can sting and hurt in an INFJ. They are never aware of the pain that they give to an INFJ because their personality type never expresses it directly. 4. Absorb other emotions. INFJs have the ability to absorb others' emotions and sorrows. Even if they become successful therapists or effective counselors, their weaknesses can still affect them. Since INFJs have the ability to pick up and absorb others' feelings, most of the time, they tend to adapt it to themselves as well. When parents of an INFJ express disappointments every time, they also feel themselves burdened and feel like they're going through a negative aura. When the friends of an INFJ express anger, they question themselves if INFJs can help them out with this. Because of being too empathetic, INFJs are prone to emotional gaslighting and manipulation. Due to the manipulations, they work according to that person, but afterwards, they feel a lot of negative energy inside them. 5. Too much caring. It's really amazing that INFJs are one of the most loyal personality types and never want their partners to feel worthless and insecure because INFJs actually know how it feels. Once they step into a relationship, they try to go for everything that will make their partner feel appreciated, loved, and acknowledged. INFJs never question their partners or doubt their positions in their life and heart. However, the negative side of loving the partner sincerely and deeply sometimes appears to be very clingy, and not everyone wants to have a dependent partner. But the problem here is not being clingy, it's being too much caring. A time will come, and your partner will start to take you for granted. Maybe your partners don't care how many times you text them, and how many times they ignore you. However, the innocent INFJ will still think that this is them who might have done something wrong. This situation is one of the very common misconceptions that INFJs are clingy because INFJs are responsible, aloof individuals, and independent ones. 6. Rarely find someone who understands them. INFJs are always available for everyone to help, but sometimes they also need a person who can completely understand them and agree with them. INFJs overobserve the situations and the outcomes of it, but sometimes they don't have answers to their own questions. Therefore, INFJs need someone identical to them who can listen to them, comfort them, tell them if they are stressing over the right thing or not. They actually need someone who can support them and make them feel safe. But because INFJs are one of the rarest personality types, it's really very challenging for someone whose energy matches the same as yours. That's all for today's video. If you're an INFJ and this video is relatable, don't forget to subscribe on our channel and give it a big thumbs up. Also, comment down below on which of the topics we should cover for you in our next video. See you soon. Take care and bye.